Welcome YouTube to another episode. Today we're going to talk about Arsenal's top 4 credentials and why I think Arsenal can make the top 4. They want me to worry about my own team. So here I am making a video worrying about my own team, but I'm worrying about them for a good cause rather than a bad cause, you get me? So before you don't think, worry about your own team, that's what I'm going to give you. Arsenal's my team, so forgive me if there's a little bit of bias in this video, but at the end of the day, what I'm going to say will be factual, so there's no reason for me to doubt my team at this moment in time and doubt what I am going to say about Arsenal Football Club and why we will beat Manchester United on Saturday, you get me? Arsenal are a team on the up. Think about it. We've won 5 of our last 6 games. That's a team on the up. That's a team in form. That's 16 points out of our 18 points that we were possibly able to take. Starting from that Chelsea disaster. Chelsea anyways. We've made a video about Chelsea, but this is about Arsenal. My fucking team, you get it? People will like to chat shit saying we beat little teams. But at the end of the day, every game in the Premier League is a tough game. We know this. Every game is quite difficult, and apparently so we were in a relegation battle, so I guess we did beat the teams around us, right? So don't be going back on your word talking about Arsenal Football Club not being able to beat little teams or not being able to compete with the bigger teams. I mean, look at Chelsea at the moment. Abramovich sacked Lampard because he still believes that there is something to play for in the season. So that is the same with Arsenal. Arsenal have everything to play for this season, including a top 4 finish. Maybe even the Europa League. We are definitely one of the favourites to win the Europa League. There's no doubt about it. Why aren't we the favourites? The Europa League are full of teams that are of a lower standard, but I guess they do improve later on in the stage or competition, I should say. So why don't Arsenal have a chance? We are one of the biggest clubs in world football, and that is a fact. Everyone knows this. That's why everyone likes to chat shit about Arsenal, because we are one of the biggest clubs. With Arsenal's improvement in recent weeks, you can't count it out. Can you really? No, I wouldn't think so. The Premier League has always been an unpredictable league, but even more so because of the coronavirus now. So with the coronavirus being in place and injuries are happening, games are being played quicker than usual, I don't see why Arsenal can't take their chances in these games. One player means everything in a team. Imagine if Manchester United lost Bruno Fernandes. Manchester United would be fucked. Let's remember this, the only reason why Ole is in a job is because of Bruno Fernandes. That's the fact. He's not a good enough manager, so don't give me all that bullshit about Manchester United are in a title race, because the moment Bruno Fernandes picks up an injury or a little knock, you'll see the different side of Manchester United. They're not that good of a team, so please don't give me that bullshit. If you look at the matches played also this season, Arsenal are one of the only teams that are on 20 Premier League games. So if you look at it from that perspective as well, consistently playing games, and with that consistency, Arsenal are able to pick up results and wait for the other teams to play their matches in hand. I personally believe that if you have your match in hand, it means you're under pressure to get a result, because the other teams have already played. Psychologically, I feel like that is just the reason, because they feel like they're more under pressure. Also, Arsenal have a squad that's capable of getting into the top 4. If I go through from goalkeeping to attack, our goalkeeper, I don't think he's good enough to win us a Premier League title, because let's be real, that is the big goal for Arsenal Football Club. We have to win a Premier League title soon. But yeah, for now, I think Leno is a good enough keeper to get us into the top 4. Martinez is a title-winning goalkeeper. That's what I believe. That's why I wanted Martinez to stay. But Leno, he's a good enough keeper to get us into the top 4, surely. TItLe is our best player. I have so many things to say about TItLe, but I'm not going to say too much about him, because what he does on the pitch is just levels. The way he fucks right backs, right wingers, everything. He's quality, man. I'm telling you, that guy, I keep saying this, he is on par with Robertson for the best left back in the Premier League. I mean, sure, he's been good this season, but he is no Kieran Tierney. Let's be real about Kieran Tierney. We all know this. Even you deluded Man U fans know this as well. Cedric has been straight out balling for the games he's been able to play this season. Cedric is better than Bellerin in my opinion. So Cedric, he must definitely has to stay in that team. He is actually quality. Technically, he's talented. I feel like defensively as well, Cedric is definitely sound. So I feel like Cedric, he is actually a good option to have in right back. I mean, Holden, he's a little bit sus, but he can have a good game. So I wouldn't hold on to Holden too much, because I feel like once Holden maybe finds a bit more consistency and his partners as well, you can see Holden sometimes he's matched up with David Luiz, he's matched up with Gabriel. I just feel like that doesn't really work out for his consistency. So I feel like once Holden finds a good partner, he will be ready real soon to be one of the best centre-backs in the Premier League. Yes, I said it. I absolutely said it. I think Holden is that good. On the ball, he's good at playing passes. Defensively, he's pretty decent. He wins these aerial threats as well. I feel like Holden does have a chance to be up there as one of the best centre-backs in the Premier League. Because let's be real, the quality of centre-backs in the Premier League are quite little. But I feel like Gabriel just needs to also find his fitness. He just came back from Corona, so I'll give him a chance to build his fitness, because we know what Gabriel did at Old Trafford especially as well, isn't it? So let's give Gabriel some time to get his fitness back and get back into the form that we know Gabriel has. Let's wait for Gabriel. He'll be back. Trust me. Partey is good enough to get into any team in world football right now, today. Let's be real about Thomas Partey. Thomas Partey is an absolute fucking baller. He's absolutely world class. Tell me how he's not world class, because he is world class. I know he's world class. Everyone knows he's world class. So let's not talk too much about Thomas Partey, because we already know the quality that man possesses. I have to mention Smith Rowe and Saka. These young G's here, you see them two, they're just a problem for the league. The moment Smith Rowe came into that Arsenal team, you can see Arsenal are a completely different team. He just gives us so much more going forward. He's an absolute baller. Saka, oh my gosh. Saka is on par with Phil Foden as the best English youngsters in the Premier League. All the talk's been about Phil Foden, but Saka, he's been doing his thing quietly, get me? He's been absolutely moving in silence. So, I mean, you can push all the plaudits to Phil Foden, but Saka, just remember the name, innit? Bukayo fucking Saka, mate. I say English young G's because at the end of the day, there's still a lot of talented youngsters in the Premier League. We got guys like Pedro Neto for Wolves. That kid is something special. 20 years old. Martinelli. How can I forget about Martinelli? Martinelli, yeah, he is a problem. He is going to fuck up the Premier League. When he grows older, gets more game time, he just needs to get his fitness back fully, completely now. But once Martinelli is fit and ready, the Premier League aren't ready. I mean, there's also Diallo. I feel like that kid is special, but I'm not going to give too much plaudits to Manchester United, because I really hate Manchester United fans and the whole club. But I hate Manchester United with all my heart. We have to give praise to Lacazette. Lacazette has stepped up to the plate this season. Had a big chance at Southampton, but he did his 10, man. I don't care. He is straight balling. How many goals has he scored recently since Aubameyang's been dipping in form? He's on 8 Premier League goals now. I feel like he's going to finish the season with around 16 to 20 goals. And that is a good return for a guy that doesn't consistently get into the starting lineup. Throughout the whole season, he hasn't. So I was one of the biggest Lacazette haters around. We know Aubameyang's not had a good season, but recently he's been scoring some goals, building his confidence back slowly. But surely he will get there, because we know the class Aubameyang has. Aubameyang is quality, mate. One of the best finishers in the league, and we know this. Everyone knows this. So Aubameyang, just give him time. He will be there, because he is our captain, and in Oba, we fucking trust, you get me? Also, we've improved our squad now. We've got Martin Odegaard. Everyone knows about Martin Odegaard. If you don't know Martin Odegaard, just stop this video. Martin Odegaard was one of the biggest prospects back in 2015 when Real Madrid signed him. Every big European club was in envy of Martin Odegaard when Real Madrid signed him at age 16. He's still young. He's 22 now. So he has every chance to get into that Arsenal team and deliver. He's young, he's hungry, he's going to do big things at Arsenal for his short time here. So from now to the end of the season, are you telling me that Arsenal can't get into the top 4 with that squad? We've added creativity, which we needed. We got Smith Rowe. He's just been absolutely beautiful. We've got a solid squad, and that's the truth. We are better than most teams in the Premier League. Obviously, we had a bad start to this season, but I can see things really improving here. And in Arteta, we trust. You get me? But we still need to dash out the negativity in the squad. You see the Arsenal young G's, I can't lie, they need to go on. Nelson, Willock and Nketiah, they're just not good enough for Arsenal Football Club. They've been given their chances in Europa League. They've done all right in the Europa League, but it's the Prem that counts. In the Prem, they've been absolutely terrible. I'm sorry, but it's the facts. I feel like they're just not required level of the Premier League yet. Maybe sometime in the future they could be, but for Arsenal Football Club, they are definitely not what we need right now. So I just feel like the other youngsters in the Arsenal team, they've stepped up to the plate. They've done it where it matters the most, which is the Premier League. As for Nketiah, Willock and Nelson, they're just not good enough. They're not the standard of Arsenal Football Club. So not even loaned. They need to be sold this summer to get rid of even more wages at Arsenal Football Club. That was a big thing, so they need to be gone. Willian, here for 3 more years. 3 more years of bullshit. He is terrible. I don't know what Arteta was thinking when he signed Willian. I mean, looking back at it, I was slightly happy he was coming to the club, but I wasn't completely over the move. But now, he is fucking shit and he needs to be gone as soon as possible. I'm telling you right now. Willian, no. I hate him so much. He just loses the ball in possession. He's just not good enough for Arsenal Football Club. I feel like what a waste of 200k a week for Willian. But I mean, with all that deadweight we've managed to get out, like Socrates, Ozil, Mustafi's gonna be on his way out soon, Kolasinac, we are slowly but surely getting into our rebuilding process, which is also a good thing for Arsenal Football Club. But I feel like there's still more deadweight that needs to be gone. We're going to move on to Saturday's game against United. Form gets thrown out of the window here. Manchester United, Arsenal dominated Manchester United at Old Trafford when Aubameyang made his dance floor in it. At the end of the day, Manchester United could be top of the table, they could be second place. It doesn't matter because Arsenal right now, we're killing the game. We're going to destroy Man U on Saturday. You can save this video if you want to. You can re-watch it again and again even after we won. We're still going to beat you, it doesn't change anything. And like I said, the only reason why Ole is in the job is because of Bruno Fernandes. Arteta is a better manager than Ole. Let's be real. The only reason why Ole is in that job is because of Bruno. He is a better manager, Arteta is. Every time Arteta plays Ole, he always loses. So what's going to change now? We're still going to get the victory at the end of the day. I mean, United are coming to the Emirates with one of the best away records in the Premier League, and Arsenal are coming into the Emirates with one of the worst home records in the Premier League. But that doesn't mean shit when Ole is coming against Arteta. Let's be real, it doesn't mean anything because Arteta is a better manager than Ole. Partey is probably going to slide into that midfield. He's going to bully Fred, bully McTominay, destroy poor shitty Pogba like he did at the Old Trafford Stadium. He's just going to do everything to you lot's midfield. He's just going to deal with Manchester United. Odegaard coming into the squad, he's possibly going to feature. If Odegaard features, that's also another new problem for Manchester United defenders to sort out. We'll probably play Lindelof and Maguire again because he's a pussy. He knows he's scared of Arsenal Football Club, so he doesn't want to push up any higher. And I'm not worried about Bruno Fernandes. He might have saved Ole's job, but at the end of the day, he doesn't perform in the big games. Man U fans are getting gassed because he scored a free kick against Liverpool in the FA Cup. But that doesn't mean shit. What's the FA Cup, mate? FA fucking Cup. We win that for fun. You don't need the FA Cup right now. So at the end of the day, I'm not scared of Bruno Fernandes. He's just going to be in his shell like he always is against the big six, and he's just going to be hiding. Like I said, man, you can save this video. I'm not scared of the threat you lot have, well, the potential threat you lot have anyways, because United, they're just a shit team. You play shit football, so I'm not scared at all. I'm sorry to say. If you like this video, make sure you like and subscribe. Thank you.